good luck today. Well done everybody in the room. Well done the team and together. This fight is far from over.
Well done, Bev. Thank you. We love you.
I don't know about you, but I find myself becoming very frustrated when I talk to other people and they tell me I've got nothing to hide. Who's heard someone say that? Well, so why then, I always ask, do you close your curtains at night? Why do you lock your door? Why do you put a fence around your garden? Is that because you've got nothing to hide? No, you're not hiding anything. It's because privacy is a fundamental human right.
Many people have given so much, not just people on statues, of course, but ordinary, everyday people, right across this great four nations who fought and died for the right to say things, whether it was translating the Bible, to have free speech, to be able to make our voices heard, to speak to authority and say no. When a policeman asks, what are you doing? We're able to say none of your business. Unless there's a suspicion we're going to commit a crime.
How are we talking about?
What are we saying, everyone?
We're going to do that one more time.
What are we saying, everyone? Scrap digital ID! How are we going to do that? Together!
That's right. Is that because it's close to the airport?
You can bet your bottom dollar the technocrats in there who can't sort out potholes or protecting our borders, they certainly are not going to keep our data safe. Yeah! But even if you think, okay, well, yeah, we know, they might be able to get their act together. They might end up making it safe and protected, possibly in the future.
1, 2, check 1, 2. Perfect. Okay. Everything. Check 1, 2. Mic check. Does that sound better? Check. Does that sound better? Does that sound better? Okay. Does it sound better? Check 1, 2. Hold.
No, hold that there, it's fine. All right.
Bucks, I boycotted.
Yeah,
I boycotted Amazon, and now I'm going to boycott Tesco. Yeah. We just have to keep doing it. Yeah.
and then all we do is everywhere I go now, because I had a restaurant. I mean, I had a restaurant. I began to speak around things.
Check 1, 2. One, two, check 1, 2. Perfect. Okay. Everything.
Picture of me backside.
No, just hold that there, that's fine.
All right.
You can bet your bottom dollar the technocrats in there who can't sort out potholes or protecting our borders, they certainly are not going to keep our data safe. But even if you think, okay, well, yeah, we know, they might be able to get their act together. They might end up making it safe and protected, possibly in the future.
The government has climbed down on its plan to make digital ID mandatory for working in the UK. What's your response to that?
Well, I think first of all, it's yet another U-turn. U-turn number 13 shows how shambolic this government is. And of course, Keir Starmer's feeble justification for digital ID was that it would stop the small boats. So clearly he was making it up as he goes along. This was a failed project from the outset, and the government should hold its head in shame, really, that it even proposed such a spurious scheme in the first place.
And just on Iran, there's been continued protests now, significant crackdown from the regime. Reportedly around 2,500 people have been killed. The US said yesterday that help is on the way, and the implication being that there might be some kind of military intervention there. Would you support that?
Well, first of all, we don't know. So this is just all reporting in terms of what the US may or may not do. I think first and foremost, we stand with the people of Iran who've been fighting for freedom over the last 2 weeks, and they're dying for their freedom. What we're seeing in Iran is just extraordinary right now. But I think there's more the British government can do. There's talk about further sanctions. Well, we also know that the Iranian regime circumvents sanctions, and they've been doing that for far too long. We should be looking at every single aspect where Britain has offensive cyber capabilities, how we can debilitate their proxies in the UK, how we can cut off all funding to the Iranian regime. These are things that we should be doing right now, and looking at how we can support people fighting for freedom in Iran.
You just mentioned it there on other things we could do. The Foreign Secretary announced its waiver of sanctions yesterday. Just in terms of the US response, would you support us being involved in perhaps a joint operation if there was something proposed?
So we don't know what is being proposed. So, it's no point speaking about hypotheticals, because action has to be coordinated and there have to be proper plans. That is something for the government, who should be talking to the United States anyway about how we can work together, because we are a Five Eyes country and we share a lot of security and intelligence information between our countries.
And there's a large diaspora here in the UK who, despite the internet blackout, may be able to communicate with family and friends in Iran.
Yes.
If you had a message to the people of Iran and it could get to them, what would that message be?
I think our admiration and respect for what they are doing and their courage and bravery. These are people dying for their freedom. I have friends who are Iranian friends in the United Kingdom, and so we hear of their frustrations and their sadness.